What's going on, everybody? All right, as the title says, this is a Tundra Mod Fail. I guess I didn't read enough in the item description. I don't know. Luckily, they wasn't crazy expensive. Now, I say this is a Tundra Fail, and it is to a point. These will not work for what I was hoping they'd work for, but they will still work. And if you don't have a bed cover, they'll work either way. So now, as you know, if you have a bed cover or a tonneau cover on your truck, you can't use the factory cleats in there because they won't work. Well, I was on Amazon the other day and I seen these little bitty cleats right here, and I thought, man, that's pretty low profile on the top, and that may work on the side rails right here. So if your truck, your Tacoma or Tundra or whatever, has these side factory rail system, and like I said, if you put a tonneau cover on it, you have to take those off because it sits flush. But I thought, I didn't look at my truck. Now, first rule of doing any kind of mods is you should look at your truck. I didn't do that. But like I said, it was pretty low profile, and I thought, well, that'll probably fit. Then they come in. I ordered 4 of these. I took the tags off 2 of them, but when they come in, they have these tags on them right here. And it says, caution, do not install mini tie downs on Tacoma vehicles equipped with factory installed tonneau covers. Damage to the tonneau cover may occur and tonneau cover will not latch properly. In big letters. Now, of course, in the picture, I didn't see this, but they were on it when it came. I thought, well, I don't have a Tacoma. Let me take you off the tripod and show you something. Okay, so we're actually inside my truck bed now with the tonneau cover down, and right here is the top of that bed cover, and it does straight up touch that tonneau cover, and there is no way that is going to work. So my idea of being able to put some hooks or tie downs right here is not going to work. But now I do want to show you something that it will work on, and if we turn our camera back here to the back, you can see that that one has a space right there in between it. So let me crawl back to the back of the truck and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're in the back of the truck, and you can plainly see between this factory rail and the tonneau cover, there is a little bit of gap. I can actually get my finger right there. Okay, so how this works is you take this cap out right here. Now, my truck did not come with this cap, so if anybody has an extra cap, I'd like to have one. But you just sit this up here. It's hard to do one-handed, I will tell you that. The way I'm under the truck, I can't get a tripod back in here. So you just sit this up here. You push in on this little piece right here, and then you can slide this in, and it'll actually lock into place one spot. And then you just tighten this down. And once it's tightened down, it's not going anywhere. So technically, these will still work on the back. Now, I don't know what I would put down here, and I don't believe the factory ones will work right here. I think they're still way too big. But these little hooks right here will still work on the back. I don't know what you do. I mean, they showed like hanging off like a spool of extension cord or something like that, but that leads me to believe that thing would still be flopping and hitting the back of your truck, which would drive me crazy. But if you wanted to hang something right here, you could definitely do that off the back of the truck and keep it neater, and you could, you know, put these things all the way down through there and have stuff hanging all the way down through here if you wanted to. Of course, you could also put something right here and tie it across to that hook point right there. But if you was going to do that, there is hook points down here, but they are quite a bit lower. So if you had something that was taller, I guess you could put this in and probably kind of move it over, if I can unscrew it far enough. Apparently got to unscrew it quite a bit. All the way over to like right here. I don't know if it don't really lock in anywhere right there. But like right here is where it kind of locks in at. So you could get it pretty close to the far end of your truck. And if you had something kind of tall, you could kind of come from here back over to there, and you could put another one down there and cross it back over to the other side of the truck. So I guess it would work pretty well for that. Now this cover does flip up, but this piece right here doesn't. I think right here is the last spot that flips. So I don't think this would be in the way, because technically this right here can't flip the way it's tied down, and this is behind that. So these right here would work pretty well, and I'll probably stick 2 or 3 of these down through there just to have some anchor points. But how I wanted to do it really was put it on the sides, and as you can see, yeah, there's no way that's going to work. So this is actually a fail, semi-fail, I guess. They will work back here in the back, but that was not my intended use. So it is a semi-fail, but these things are pretty cool. If you just need some tie downs for the side and you don't want the big clunky, you know, tie downs that come with the truck, those are kind of silver, and these are at least black, so it matches my bed liner and stuff like that. And they're just not as big and beefy. So if you're looking for some tie downs that's not as beefy and not as big as the factory ones, these will work pretty good. Now there is a 50-pound weight limit on these, so I don't know exactly, you know, how much torque you can put on them. But this is just an aluminum bed rail too, so I don't know how much torque you can actually put on that either. But this is a fail for me, sort of. Okay, so there you have it. A little bit of a fail. Still worked, sort of, but not exactly for what I intended for. These weren't crazy expensive. I did pick these up on Amazon, but I am going to put a couple of them back there at least. So these would come in handy if you didn't have a bed cover, and there is still a use even if you do. Just going to be a little bit more difficult to use. I guess you could fold this up and tie stuff down. But in my opinion, this was a fail for what I intended to use it for. I appreciate y'all watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.